Welcome to today's video, Simple Money Habits Making You Rich. We all know that money doesn't grow on trees, but with the right habits, it can multiply like one. It's about understanding that money is not just a means to buy things, but a tool that can help you achieve your dreams. It's about realizing that every cent counts and every choice you make impacts your financial future. In this video, we'll be diving into some of these habits that can set you on the path to financial prosperity. We'll talk about the importance of saving, the power of wise investing, the significance of financial discipline, and the role of continuous learning in wealth creation. These are simple, everyday habits, but they can make a huge difference when practiced consistently, so stick around and let's embark on this journey towards financial prosperity. First off, the cornerstone of wealth, saving. Saving, in essence, is the act of setting aside a portion of your earnings for future use. It's the first step towards financial independence and a habit that's often overlooked. Yet, it's the bedrock upon which wealth is built. Think of it this way: when you save, you're essentially paying your future self. It's taking care of tomorrow today, but how does setting aside small amounts of money translate into wealth? Well, let's tackle this with a simple example. Imagine you're a lover of coffee, and you indulge in a fancy $5 cup each morning. It's not a huge amount, right? But let's see what happens if you decide to save that $5 instead. If you save that $5 every day, you'll have saved $150 by the end of the month. That's about $1,800 in a year. Now, that's a pretty good chunk of change, isn't it? But let's not stop there. If you take that money and put it in a savings account with a modest interest rate, over time it will grow. Thanks to the magic of compound interest, your savings will not just accumulate, but multiply. In 10 years, that daily $5 saving could grow to well over $20,000. And all you did was forgo your daily cup of fancy coffee. This is the power of saving. This is how small changes in your daily habits can lead to significant wealth over time. So the next time you're about to splurge on something you don't really need, think about your future self. Would they rather have that fleeting pleasure now, or a more secure financial future later? The choice, as always, is yours. And don't forget, it doesn't matter how much you earn if you don't save. Remember, a penny saved is a penny earned. Now let's talk about the magic of investing wisely. You see, investing is like planting a seed. You water it, nurture it, and with time, it grows into a mighty tree. The seed is your money, and the tree, that's your wealth. Growing steadily, branching out into a financial future you can be proud of. Investing isn't just about putting your money somewhere and hoping for the best. It's about making informed decisions, about understanding different types of investments, and choosing the ones that align with your financial goals. Let's delve into some of the common types of investments. First, there are stocks, which represent ownership in a company. When you buy a stock, you're buying a small piece of that company. If the company does well, so do you. But remember, stocks can be volatile and they do carry risk. Next up, we have bonds. When you buy a bond, you're essentially lending your money to a company or government. In return, they agree to give your money back with interest after a certain period of time. Bonds are generally considered less risky than stocks, but they also usually offer lower returns. And then there's real estate. Buying property can be a great investment. Not only can property values increase over time, but if you rent out your property, you can also earn a steady income. Plus, it's a tangible asset, something you can see and touch. Let's paint a picture. Imagine you had $1,000, and instead of spending it, you invested it in a company that's performing well. A few years down the line, that company has grown significantly, and so has your initial investment. That's the power of investing wisely. You're not just saving your money, you're growing it. But remember, investing does come with risks. It's important to do your research, to understand what you're investing in, and to diversify your investments. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Investing isn't about getting rich quick, it's about growing your wealth steadily over time. And that, my friends, is how you turn seeds into mighty trees. Next up, the secret ingredient, financial discipline. It's the lighthouse in the stormy sea of financial decisions, a compass guiding you towards your wealth goals. It's about making smart choices with your money, even when temptation is knocking at your door. Let's dive into the essence of financial discipline budgeting. It's not just about counting pennies. It's about understanding where your money goes and making informed decisions. You see, A budget is a powerful tool that provides a clear picture of your income and expenses. It helps you allocate funds to your needs, wants, and savings, allowing you to live within your means without feeling deprived. Consider this practical example. Imagine a man named Tom who earns a decent salary. Without a budget, Tom often finds himself short on cash by the end of the month, unsure where his money went. He decides to start budgeting, tracking every dollar he earns and spends. Soon he discovers that a significant chunk of his income goes to dining out and online subscriptions he barely uses. By reducing these expenses, Tom is able to save more, pay off his debts faster, and even invest in his future. That's the power of a budget. Living within your means is another crucial aspect of financial discipline. It's about resisting the urge to splurge on non-essential items, especially when you can't afford them. It's about understanding the difference between needs and wants and prioritizing your spending accordingly. It's not about deprivation, but about making conscious decisions that align with your financial goals. Financial discipline also involves regular saving and investing. It's about making your money work for you, not the other way around. It's about building a financial cushion for emergencies and a nest egg for the future. Remember, financial discipline is not a talent, it's a skill. And like any skill, it can be learned and honed. It takes practice, patience, and persistence. But the rewards, well, they're worth every effort. Financial discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's the key that unlocks the door to financial freedom and wealth creation. So take charge of your finances today with discipline and watch your wealth grow tomorrow. Lastly, but definitely not least, continuous learning. You see, the landscape of finance and investment is not static, it's dynamic, always evolving. So to keep up with this ever-changing world, continuous learning becomes crucial. It's like upgrading your financial toolbox. The more tools you have, the better equipped you are to build your wealth. Think about it. Understanding the nuances of personal finance can help you avoid common pitfalls. It can aid you in making informed decisions about where to put your money, how to save effectively, and when to take calculated risks. Reading books, attending webinars, subscribing to finance blogs, or even listening to podcasts can be a great way to stay updated. It's a commitment to your future self, a commitment to ensure that your money is not just sitting idle but is working hard for you. So remember, the road to financial freedom is paved with knowledge. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to finances. So those were some simple money habits that can make you rich. We've journeyed together through the importance of saving, the power of wise investing, the necessity of financial discipline, and the value of continuous learning. Each of these habits is a gem in its own right, but when combined, they form a wealth-creating powerhouse. Remember, saving is not about withholding enjoyment, but about securing a brighter future. Investing isn't gambling, it's about making your money work for you. Financial discipline isn't a punishment, it's a roadmap to freedom. And continuous learning isn't a chore, it's the key to unlocking opportunities. These habits are not overnight success recipes, but a journey that requires consistency and dedication. And the reward? Financial independence and wealth that lasts. Now over to you. Which of these habits are you going to start implementing? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more useful tips on personal finance. Until next time, keep saving, investing, and learning.